Hi, this is Joe Dragon again, and we're continuing our training in Therabill. Today I would like to show you how to enter in diagnosis codes, and then we'll also review very quickly the CPT codes and other things to look for in Therabill. Again, these are very, very important aspects. The system will not allow us to send electronic invoices to insurance companies until you've entered the diagnosis. Okay, we'll start with Bart over here, and you hover over, and we have his personal information. We left click on the mouse, and we get this familiar session actions. We go to the pencil because we want to edit this session. And here again we have the scheduling screen. Okay, now after you've done the intake, or perhaps before, but some point during the intake, we have to enter the diagnosis into Bart's client record. So we do this by coming up here, and you left click View Client. And here's Bart's information. He's 9 years old. All this stuff would be in here. Now, your part as a therapist is down here. Come on down, and you see this says Diagnoses. So we, again, left click the familiar pencil, and we get this screen where we can enter the diagnoses. Now, we're using ICD-10. You can ignore completely ICD-9. We cannot use any Z codes. We can only use F codes. So we'll just say the kid is depressed. So F32.1, okay? And then it'll pop up here. You see major depressive disorder, single episode, moderate. Just click on that. Well, he's also pretty depressed or pretty anxious. And I happen to know that's F41.1. He's got generalized anxiety disorder. See, this will pop up. For example, sometimes I don't always remember the adjustment disorders because there's so many of them. So here we have, it'll give you some options. Here's a mixed disturbance of emotion and conduct, anxiety, depressed mood, all this kind of stuff. And we go from there. Let's just say it's also for this, just for the sake of putting it in here. When you're done entering in, and again, you have to have at least one F code, you put update. Now, I want to go back and do one thing. Some therapists also put in Z codes. You can find the Z codes in ICDs, and it's fine to do that. There's nothing wrong with doing that. Say a Z code is acculturation difficulty. You update that, and you see right here that they all appear on the bottom. That's how you know that you got this right and you saved it. Come back up here and then you save and close. This takes us back to the scheduling screen, as you can see, for the 12/17, 3 p.m. But it's not here yet. If you click, and you have to click on here, and you can see there's nothing there. That's because for some reason the system doesn't automatically update this scheduling screen, even though you've put in the diagnosis. We have to save and edit. So again, save and edit. Then you come up here and you mark down. You see, they appear just like in the client screen. You mark them down and you save them. Normally, you can do, normally we need to have at least one, but if there are more, there are more. It is what it is. Would caution you, however, to be careful on how often you use unspecified code, like an anxiety disorder, unspecified, depressive order, unspecified. We're supposed to use those rather rarely. Insurance companies generally don't like it. So if it's possible over time to put the person into a more common diagnosis, please feel free to do that. Let's go over, once this is in, you see, and then once you complete the documentation, then you can finalize it. Let's go over the scheduling screen one more time. As you can see, here's the provider, service dates, authorization. This refers to insurance EAPs. We use session classes predominantly for late cancels and also for late or cancellations. So you see a number of these: cancellation. We also have in there consultation, court appearance, a discharge summary, late cancel, no show, these kinds of information. You know, we won't use all of these. Like if you cancel, you would put in cancel, therapist canceled, no charge. If you do a session class with a cancellation or a late cancel, whatever, also change the service code. You got to change the service code to, there we go, cancellation, no charge. You can do late cancellation, reschedule, late cancellation, no charge. The reason is the no charge changes the amount of money. See, now the client won't be charged. If you put in a late cancel, it just automatically defaults to the $65 late cancellation fee. But again, session class, make these consistent: late cancel, late cancel. Let's go back to 90834. And you see it comes up to 135, and then you have all of these, so you're all set to go. All you have to do is do your documentation, and I think he's been seen before, and press go, and when you're done, come over here and finalize it, and once you finalize it, we're set to go. This is the end of this session. Take care.